games. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. But now I might be mistaken.
Welcome to SportsVision, the magazine, right here on WTMB as we celebrate Kentucky Derby time.
Hey, head down the stretch they come. It's Balto Star.
It's point given. It's point given by a nose.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're on the horse, we can't reveal it.
We will talk about that right yet. We do want to say, though, the reason why we are able to put the show on this week is because our boss and owner, Barbara, is at the Kentucky Derby.
Check the sign. It's up. It's not. It's right side up. She didn't want us doing this no more. We also snuck on the racing, babe. For those of you like a Paul Prater, keep watching this show because we're talking to you.
Yeah, we got it going.
We got, but it's baseball season.
Baseball
galore.
Got a tennis ball here just because.
Well, just because it's soccer, and it's the closest thing to a soccer ball I can bring tonight.
There you go.
But lots of baseball, lots of soccer, and we got some editorial comments we might even throw out there. I don't know what it is, but
is that new?
I don't know. No, not really. Bradley versus Truett's on. We got industrial, several teams, 11, 12, and we got some 7-8s. We got Bradley 9th grade. We got a lot of Mike Shires packages.
Thank goodness for Mike Shires.
Mike Shires, boy, and I tell you what. Let's do real quick. Let's say that Mike Shires gets a lot of Cleveland events. I hear that from some of the Bradley people. Well, because as people know, we get to a lot of the Bradley events. You and I, my wife tapes stuff that we're already attending sometimes,
right.
And my son's already attending and stuff. So a lot of that stuff, 11, 12, you might see some Reds, some Mets.
Well, no.
But let's talk about it real quick.
We've mentioned to the folks out there before, if you want to see your team on your school,
if you're there,
send us a tape. Yeah.
If you're there and you taped it and it ain't on the air, look back at the
In fact, I have to apologize to my buddy Ken Douglas because he did tape the Bradley Truett game that we're going to talk about here a little bit later on. A little controversial call he had on tape.
And I do remember in last year's All-Stars, Adam Derrick did such a great job. It was the Adam Derrick show, pretty much. And, you know, hey, he did it. He deserved it, and that's why he was on.
Well, the whole fact of the matter is when you look at it as a whole, there's a lot of sports in this county.
That's right. I got one camera lady out there. You've seen her, ladies and gentlemen.
She's a mother.
Same one. She's a mother. Anyway, get all the other ones out there. So, hey.
And we see you with cameras out there. So if you've got it, preferably VHS, but whatever, we'll take it. If you got a tape of your game or your event, let us know.
So if you're there and you own a video camera and it ain't on, check the mirror.
Watch me, Joe.
Listen. Hey, listen. All right, here's what we're going to do. We've got to get into this stuff because
let's go.
Let's go. How about the video? I got some bootleg video, babe, here, baby. Got some stuff coming on. All right, starting out though, Joe, you're going to tell us about a game you attended, 2 games, the 8th and 7th grade, Bradley Truett.
Bradley Truett, and we had some great ball players and a wonderful game, and a wonderful baby boy right there, bouncing baby boy, as he looks on into the camera and eats his hand. That's something I do quite often when I'm hungry. I'll eat my hand, I'll eat my thumb, I'll eat anything that I've got in my hand. Sometimes people have to pull it out like that, too. What a cute little kid. Reminds me a lot of me when I was like...
He's 5 months old, that kid.
Oh, 5. I was 2 when I was that big. Months old. 2 months old.
Days.
Not 2 years old. 2 days old. All right, that's good.
Actually, the guy holding was you at 3.
That's my buddy now. Don't be dogging him with me. He didn't come here to be insulted like that. Look at the spittle there.
Like shit.
That looks like
32. That's funny. How old is he?
Holy smokes. Here we go with the ball game. This is April 26th. Bradley Truitt. Look at that right there. Brandon Turner rips one deep, and 2 runs will score. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. She'll be coming around. When she comes.
Turner ends up with a 3-back.
And there you go. Griffey now up at the plate. Turner is at third base. Check this out. He's got a 3rd strike, but look at this. He beats out the throw on a 3rd strike. If it's a pass ball, the catcher has to throw it to first base to get you out. If you beat out the throw, you're safe.
Turner scored on that
Turner
play.
scores on that. Todd Stevenson now, number 40, drives Griffey around to home. Griffey with lots of wheels, folks. Look at this kid run. Here he goes. He takes second. He takes third. He's right on the corner, and he is home. And point Given is home for a run.
Balto Star.
There you go.
Put your money on the Star.
Number
baby.
23, Tyler Stafford now rips to left. Stevenson scores.
Tyler Stafford plays on a 9th grade team, too. Good ball.
Look at this. Look at Stevenson. Big boy there.
He is.
Brings him all the way around to home. Truitt up now. Watch this. Here we go. The camera will switch. There's Truitt. There's Barker, the littlest guy on the team. But he draws a walk. This kid's like pitching to Pete Rose.
It looks like
got a strike
Travis.
zone of about, maybe a quarter of an inch. Here we got Jonathan Cope now. Bloops a single to left field. We got runners now first and second. Jonathan Cope, what a ball player. I love that kid.
Good family.
Kid. Good family.
Ball game over there.
Except for his dad, Alan. We don't like him.
Saying see you. Well, he holds up
See
to
you
me
later,
already.
though. Game was over. Bradley Jr. goes on to win, and we move on now.
He makes you have to wash your car. Here's an 8th grade game coming up.
7th grade, no.
Hey, 7th grade.
7th grade.
You're right on.
Here we go. Truitt, number 20. Brad Watson leaves off with a walk. Base on balls, as they say at the Indian. Pickoff move now. Gets a man at first, but look at this.
He dropped the ball. They called him safe.
Well, scores. Yeah, he's safe. Cope now. Up in this game also, because he played the 8th grade game. He plays in the 7th grade game. Looped a single to right field this time. There's Matthew Palo biting his fingers over. I tell him to stop.
He's in the game. He's in the game.
Here we go. This is Cope. Good job. And he's coming around home. He's coming around the mountain. This is it. That's out. That's 3 outs. It's over. Bradley Jr. will be up there. Here we go. Number 5, Ryan Frazier. Legs out, an infield hit. Look at this. Look at that.
Fraze.
Look at the
Will
smoke.
Fraze.
Reminds me a lot of his dad.
Safe.
There we go.
Oh, no, that was a bad call. Frazier, you're
Here's
right.
another guy who reminds me a lot of his dad. Ryan Douglas. Look at this hustle. Runs a lot faster than his dad.
Is he pumping
Goes
iron?
to the left side.
Is he pumping iron like Pop?
Not like Dad. Not yet, anyway. Adam Hunsucker, number 17, brings 2 home.
That was deep. I heard him call on the tape, like, it's out of here.
Oh, man, that baby was almost gone. That kid, I'm telling you, what a ball player.
Santec, thank you, too, by the way. That little square in the corner, they're our buddies, man. They do a lot of that. Number 2.
Chris Harris, number 2.
Chris Harris.
Brings Hunsucker home with
Former
a round.
Met. Former Met.
Former Met, right, Chris Harris.
Like his mom does.
Yeah, very nice. Number 13, Chris Reed here. This is a big ball player. This guy's got thighs like tree trunks.
He wrestles, too. I like
does.
him. Anybody that wrestles, I like him.
He's a single. He got the single there, and there he goes. 3-1 Bradley after 1.
You're watching SportsVision on WTNB.
Chancey and McClendon give us a little action.
Alvarez there, yeah, look at him. big
Chancey and
old boy.
McClendon.
No, that's Alvarez.
Oh, that's Alvarez.
That's
Excuse me,
Alvarez. Next inning, though.
I mean, in Chancey.
Chase Carroll for Truitt.
I'll get it right. Alvarez.
Who's up first? Single here for Carroll.
Chase
Waters
Carroll.
up. This is a big old boy.
Yeah, right
He
here.
follows with a base knocker. That kid can smack the ball. Good ball player. Taylor Vaughn. Look at Matt Palo. Kind of
Hey, Palo cuts off the throw just in time. There it
There
is.
we go.
Fakes the bunt.
This is Taylor Vaughn now. He would fake a bunt and pull for a double down the line. Look at this. This is
Truitt's rallying. Truitt's rallying.
Good ball players on that team.
Good ball players. All both teams.
Now here's the littlest guy again, Barker. Watch this, number 1. The littlest guy in the field. Look at that.
Smoke's one.
Single home, the big guy, Waters, and them two together, it's Martin Jones. That's the biggest kid and the smallest kid, but they are both great ball players. Matt Reisenhuber now would fly a run home.
He pitched against us tonight.
Did he really?
Yeah, pitched against the Reds, man. He's on the brace. Good ball player.
And Varnell now would score on a balk. And we have Truitt back up 6-3. Got a hit here. Bradley would go on to win the ball game, though, 9-8 in extra innings. After a controversial call, we had the tying run walk in, the winning run on third, bases loaded, Adam Hunsucker up at the plate, the pitcher throws the ball, and the ball hits Hunsucker's hand. Now, Hunsucker, I saw the tape. Ken Douglas showed me the tape.
That a boy Ken. And the camera came back to us, and of course, We weren't ready. Oh, sorry, baby.
But I have to apologize to Ken because I didn't get the tape to show everybody right now. But I'll have it if anybody wants it. If you want to see it and you don't believe me. But Adam goes back like this. On the tape, you see him going back. The ball hit his hand. Umpire says.
Are you mad at the umpire?
I'm mad at the umpire. One of the umpires.
You sound awful, Bradley. By the way, be careful. You will offend these Cleveland people.
My buddy Andy Coltree is one of the. He was out in the field, went behind the plate because he was behind the plate. I knocked him out. But Andy Coltree was there.
I'm going to knock you out of the race this coming weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard, Barbara's gone, so we're doing whatever we want to do today. On top of that, and down the stretch they come, we're going to be in. We are going to be in the Kentucky Derby. Am I right? This weekend.
We are.
We'll have pictures. We'll have.
You won't believe it, folks.
Well, we'll bring you snapshots.
You're going to tell them who you're riding? People don't know. They got another name. They got a Spanish name right now.
Star.
But they know.
Marguerite's good too. I can take my choice. Here we go.
Really?
Yeah, we got to get moving on to Industrial. 11-12, Mets, Phillies, Reds, White Sox, and a 7-8 Pirates. Start with the Mets, Phillies. Here we go. Brandon Elrod, good ball player, River Dog, hits one into right field for a single. And Justin Spain,
just in time,
is going to get in there to second and third, and he is going to score. Justin Spain eventually is going to score on a pass ball to make it 1-0 Mets. There it is. Bottom of the first, Taylor Johnson takes a base on ball. That guy can pitch and that guy can hit, and that's Buren's grandson. And Johnson, they're going to pick off a tip, but no good. Throw goes into the outfield. Wheels, well, not exactly wheels, but he's going to make it around the third. He's got a lot of things. We won't say he can run fast, but he can sure hit and he can sure pitch. And there he is. He's going to make it to third. He's going to score on this double. Boom, right here. I don't think they thought he was going to hit it, and I don't think they thought it was going to go to the wall, but they did score, and it's 1-1 after 1. Nothing but ones on the scoreboard. Give me this picture right here. Thank you, Hardee's, by the way, and Julia. Scoggins, great lady right there. 1-1 and Dale, great guy.
Dale.
And how about Erica, man? I tell you, she's got the guys on her side. Next inning, Justin Spain rips the single to left field. Next scorer here, this is Marquise, who's going to score on the ground out by Kugler. Good job right there by Chris bringing the run home. And Elrod, again, slams a triple just down inside the line to the right field corner, bringing home 2 runs. Mets go on to blow this thing open, and they're going to win 9-1 against a good Phillies team, and that's a good Mets team. Here it is, Reds, White Sox now. Sox are going to give them a scare. Get up early. Base hit here by John Kleinert. Great little ball player. Small guy, but he can play. Rob Hampton is going to walk. That's Bryce Hooper out there on the mound. Rob Hampton walks, and Mitch Daniels now is going to line one to right field. And there it is. It's going to end up scoring. Here we go. And here's Paul Hager. He's going to walk. But the inning is going to end right there with that walk. But the Sox go up 2-0 over the Reds. A little bit of upset working. But Will Bryant's going to lead off the next inning. And there it is, a nice shot going deep, just barely misses coming out. Ends up with a double. He's going to steal second and third, and he's going to score here in just a moment on Josh Castleberry, a little left-handed guy with a lot of guts, a lot of heart. It's a ground out, but Bryant scores. There he is, makes it, beats the throw.
Is that my man D.D. or Rod right there?
Yeah, it's D.D. Drew Dudley shows some wheels, and he's safe on an infield ground ball. Travis Leonard now, little guy, another good ball player, little 11-year-old. He's just in the game all the time. Look at that. He's going to get a good play on him at second, but he was alert, made the decision, and got there second base. And Oliver Davis now going to ground out. And Oliver, 12-year-old for us, been hanging around quite a while. Ground out, he makes it out, but he brings in a run, and that's what counts. Brandon Bennett takes one for Patrick or Eileen, I don't know which, but Brandon's on first base. 2-2 after 2. Reds go on and win a big 10-4. But the White Sox and my buddy Jeff Robinson, great effort they put out against us that night. We're supposed to take off and just take them out, and hey, all we wanted. Here we go, Diamondbacks versus the Pirates, 7-8 right here. Zach McAllister, big Zach motoring down. He's going to get himself a single to the left side, but that's the end of that inning, and that is 5-3 in the second. We're going to show Big Zach getting his hit. Now we're going to turn to the Pirates now. Cody Wilson hits one, and watch Cody. Cody's still motoring. Watch the people in the outfield.
Cody's coming home to cover home.
And Cody's still motoring. And they're sending him on, and you don't see it a whole lot, but Cody Wilson of the Pirates with, hey, they call it a home run in that league, and by golly, he deserves it. Here's Caleb Hiddleston. Caleb now, left-handed batter, beats one out. He's safe at first. And Michael McTaggart, left field, he pulls it over there. He's going to end up with a double and an RBI. as Caleb is going to come around and score. And you're going to see Michael McTaggart come on into second base. There's Michael. There's Caleb. Adam Dixon now is going to beat this out. A lot of hustle. Adam doesn't get it all, but he sure goes hustles, and he gets down there, and he's going to beat the throw. And that's a hit, and it's 5-5 after 3. And Diamondbacks back up there is Bryson Riggs. Going to belt one to right field. Good job, Bryson. He's safe at first base. And up comes Brandon Strickland. Deep now to right field. He's going to hit it way out there. It's going to get past everybody.
Kid run.
He's moving, and we got 2 guys on now. Jake Pullen going to do his. Well, we got to let Big Adam get to third base there. There he goes, and we're going to let Brandon get a second. Sometimes that happens when they're not alert there. Here's Jake Pullen now. Jake.
Is he pulling the ball?
He's pulling the ball right up the middle, and he's going to end up bouncing off second base. He's going to be in there. And watch this, little Justin Bailey, he wrestles. Look at it, boom, right off the shin. Ouch, ouch. Justin Bailey, good little guy. Matt Bailey, you know Matt Bailey.
I do know that.
And Justin Bailey, that's his little brother, and that kid's into it. And right there's Douglas Bosnick. There's Douglas. And it's a looper in the left field. It's going to be 10-5 D-backs. Look like game's over, right? I don't think so, because it's going to end up being tied. We're in extra innings here. Got a guy coming in. You can't tell it, but it does say 10.
No, it doesn't. It says
caught the film on fire. We're up 10-5, excuse me. But it is 10-10. Chad Helms now. Here we go. Extra innings. And he ends up getting the first base. And where are we? There we are. And that's it. There we go. That's that's Chad Helms with the first base. I'm sorry, we're in extra innings here. Here comes Bryson Riggs as it's tied up, and Bryson's going to hit one, and it's 12-12 right now. And it gets by the outfielder. The guy around in second right there is going to end up being the winning run for the D-backs. And watch him celebrate here, because they're going to keep sending him home, and they're going to be excited. And they score the winning run right there, and look at them. They come from behind. Unexpected win there, and there they are, and they're happy, and they're hugging, and that's 7-8 baseball where they just have fun. Hardee's, thanks for sponsoring.
Doesn't that make you feel good to
what do you
see
think?
that?
Not all that. I'm the coach. I'm the coach. Hey,
you know what? But
board meeting, emergency tonight.
I have, and I'm going to admit this on TV only simply because I want everybody to learn from my mistakes.
What's that?
But I have the distinction of being one of the very few in the industrial park to be thrown out of a T-ball game.
And you're telling people.
Well, I just want everybody to learn from my mistakes. Look,
well,
they don't even count the runs in T-ball yet.
But Robbie Derrick's been thrown out of any kind of a game from this grade up to this grade. World's record
follow it
up. Tossed out.
Where the only person who's been thrown out more than me is Robbie Derrick.
Robbie Derrick.
He was thrown out of a 2-month-old game. A game with just 2-month-old babies. He was thrown out of that.
Uh-oh.
So, T-ball is not that bad. What do you got? What do you need?
I'm looking for my ninth.
I'll do it.
Bradley, ninth.
Bradley, ninth grade versus Macaulay. It's not very hard.
Wait a minute.
You just got to know.
Holy
you got to know your business.
Here we go. We're
headed
on.
Man.
The other night. Hey, and they got an umpire. Check the umpire. That's Didi. But check the other umpire when you get a chance. But first, check out. There's Andrew Monday right there, but there's that umpire. Look at the guy out by second base. Andrew Monday, safe. What day was base here? Look at the guy right there. See the umpire at first base?
I see him.
He calls him safe. That was last Thursday night.
I see that umpire.
What a call. Great call. Monday now is going to steal second. Watch this other great call. The umpire says safe, but no. He skips off the bag. Out! Rings him up, and pays attention. He got all kinds of kudos for that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
If you're not wearing a blue shirt,
here we go. This hurts right here. Look at Pickle. Boom.
They must have really been hurting for him.
I want to tell you something. I haven't seen him play a lot, but Kellen Pickle is a baseball player.
There's Brad Scoggins.
This guy here is digging it. You know why?
That's Brad, my buddy.
True Line, thanks too for sponsoring.
He's another jockey. Brad
Matt Spain, boom, over everybody's head. Doesn't get out, but he's going to get 3 because he can run, unlike Papa, and he can hit unlike Papa, and he's going to get all the way to third base. Matt Spain's got some wheels. There it is. And here's one now, drills one over the heads of all of them. And Aaron Bristol now, watch this. Blisters this, boom, off the pitcher. Check that out. Got a sting. We've seen that twice tonight. But Aaron Bristol can hit, and Spain's going to score. And then Chris Jenkins, as True Line sponsors this, is going to walk.
Yeah.
Ray, my buddy, one-on-one, Mr. Survivor. And Brad Matson now is going to single in the hole. And this is going to load him up. There's Big Brad, good basketball player on that ninth grade team. And Andrew Monday, we saw him, he's going to atone for that getting tagged on the ankle in that second base call by, great call by that umpire. And he's going to get a single and an RBI right here. There he is.
I got to ask you a question when this is all over.
And Brandon Turner now coming up. We saw him rip that against Truitt, the 8th grader plays on the 9th grade team. He's going to ground out. Yes, Mr. 500. He's going to ground out, and he's going to score a run. And Pickle, watch this. This guy can rip. Boom, and he helps his own cause.
You know his dad is a stork.
He is. Well, I'll tell you what, he's a Vlasic.
Vlasic Pickle.
All right, he helps his own cause out there. Two RBIs. Bradley leads right now, 4-0. This is a great ball game. Got to see it up close and personal.
If you were a Bradley fan.
McCauley.
You're a McCauley.
Cuts it to 4-2, but Bristol leads off the next inning. Rips to the corner to the left. They sit there in the dugout. Go, rip, 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 rip. Well, he rips one to the left. Gotta get in there. For a double, he slid. Oh, no, he didn't. He got cut down. Come on, Bristol, what are you doing? Brad Matson gets on a swinging strikeout. We saw that earlier with Griffey, and he's going to steal second, though. Brad's on first. Going to steal second to Tyler Stafford, another 8th grader playing on a 9th grade team. And there's Coach Webb waving him around. Matson comes in, a good guy, too. 5-2 Bradley after 3, and they go on to win 7-2.
Couple things here.
And that was a good deal.
Couple things.
Couple things.
Number one, why were you the umpire out there in that ball game?
I'll tell you why. I went out there, and it's funny because the night before we just played a ball game, and Didi had umpired it, the guy behind the plate there, and Didi, I kidded him on the way by. I said, Didi, I said, do a better job than last night. And he starts laughing. He says, hey, he looks up at me, and he says, my other guy didn't show up. And I says, oh, you don't want me. So they asked both coaches. They said, would you rather have this guy call the bases or do you want Didi to try to call him from where he is? They both said call him. And both of them told me that, hey, you did the best you could.
Let me say something. I can understand why the Bradley coach would say, I want Mike Cragen to call.
I'm a friend of McCauley's.
What does a McCauley guy do? What was he thinking?
Do I have any blue on? I love McCauley.
What was he thinking?
I got blue on the top of my water
that's what
bottle.
I'm thinking.
Blue on the top of water bottle.
I mean, what happened there? What was wrong with that? I needed to talk to that guy.
Well, listen, I'm going to read you some track results right before we go to commercial.
I'm
because Bradley, East Ridge, and Ray County got together, and Bradley and the girls won 84.5 to 53 for Ray County to 34.5 for East Ridge. Real quickly, as usual, Lauren Tyree, what a surprise, 3,200-meter run winner. Stacy Rogers wins the discus for Bradley. Sherry Wood wins the long jump for Bradley. Sherry Wood wins the triple jump for Bradley. And a 3,200-meter Bradley Central team wins. And Leah Beck wins the 1,600-meter run. Bradley Central wins the 800-meter relay. 400-meter Casey Kaywood, boy, that gal's got some personality, wins that. 300-meter low hurdles, Lindsay Carmichael. A good friend of my son Michael's 800-meter run, Becky Jolly wins. 200-meter dash, Sherry Wood wins. 600-meter relay, Bradley Central High School wins as a team. Now to the boys, though, it didn't fare quite so well. They finished third in that three-way. But some of our individual winners, Jeff Taylor of Bradley Central wins the 3,200. 3,200-meter relay, Bradley Central. 1,600-meter run, Jeff Taylor wins that. The guy's got some distance. And a friend of yours, not a friend of yours, but somebody you can relate to because you carried a hurdle around the track above your head. Matt Jenkins.
Oh, that's not a friend of mine.
Matt Jenkins, 800-meter run. And we're on our way, and we're running to commercial as we try to do our best to bring all-around sports to Cleveland, Bradley, and Charleston.
People from all walks of life have discovered that Check into Cash offers a simple solution to one of life's most difficult situations. It happens when an unexpected expense arises and it's just before payday. At Check into Cash, you write us a personal check and you get the cash you need instantly. We'll hold your check up to 14 days. You can be in and out within minutes. The next time you need quick cash for whatever reason, go to Check into Cash. It's quick, easy, and confidential.
Call toll-free 1-877-262-CASH for a Check into Cash store near you.
Wake up to Hardee's. Treat yourself right to the best tasting biscuits in the Good Morning Light.
Hardee's, America's best tasting biscuits. Now get 2 Hardee's made from scratch sausage and egg biscuits for just $2. 2 for $2 for a limited time.
Gonna bounce into breakfast. Nobody can match. Biscuits and Hardee's, made fresh from scratch, just like Mama did.
Demands on time are ever increasing. That's why over 2 years ago, First Citizens was the first to offer extended business hours. Enjoy drive-through convenience 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. weekdays at our Farmland Corners main office and Inman locations, with full-service banking 9 a.m. to 12 noon on Saturdays. While some things change, meeting the needs of our community will always be our reason for being. The bank, First Citizens Bank, working harder to make your life easier. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back on SportsVision, the magazine, and we take our attentions now to Bradley North baseball. Sorry, Vida.
Boy, that was a quick intro. Here we go.
Saturday, April 28th, Bradley North, 46-year-olds. Here we go, Diamondbacks Braves. Look at this. That's Dylan Daly of the Diamondbacks. He gets on. Look at this. We're just looking through.
There he is. We got him. We got him.
And here we go. We move on to the Braves now. John Simmons.
Boy, John, motoring.
Look at him. He gets a double on him.
Baby John.
Good run, bud.
He might get a triple.
He may get a triple. I said a double, but hey, he says, I ain't stopping. Back to the Diamondbacks here. That was a good job.
Those little guys.
Back to the Diamondbacks. Look at that. Good smack there. There's Kobe Green. Oh, hit. And I think he'll take second base. He's going over first. He's moving to second. Coach says, go, 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 go. Trying to tag him, and he gets there. Safely second base. Here we go now. Justin Malachowski. I believe I said that correct. Justin Ripson. He picks up an RBI on this one as well. King of score right there. That is my buddy Simmons. And we got Braves again. This is Cody Hampton with a hit. Look at Cody motor to first base.
It's nice to be out of Bradley North. Those kids out there. We do a lot of industrial because we have.
Speaking of Bradley, there's Brad Scoggins. Dakota O'Daniel follows with a hit. This is going to be a home run, pal.
Watch,
this is
finished.
Brad Scoggins.
He's not finished.
He says, I'm going to run, and he runs as fast as Brad Scoggins. I'm bringing this guy home, and I'm going to clear third, and I'm going to come home to home plate, and I'm running, I'm going to score right there.
We're glad to get out there. Those people are good people out there.
There you go. Good job.
Camera ladies, we have trouble sometimes, but hey, same thing with them. Give us the tape, right? If we watch them.
Definitely.
We'll get all the Bradley North.
You guys have.
We'll make you sick of Bradley North if you help us out with the camera, right?
We also want to thank the bank for bringing us this highlight. Here we go now, Pirates and Yankees. This is Chase Montgomery for the Yanks as he gets on with a hit to first base. Good job, buddy. Jerry Johnson now will follow.
Rip through the middle.
Go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy.
Man, Jerry.
Jerry. Look at Blake scores automatically. Here's Samuel Spence. He rips one for the Yankees.
Sammy, up the middle again.
I'm telling you what. Sammy reminds me a lot of Nick.
He's a little quick.
Well, that's...
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
oh, look at
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's out. Is he out?
He's
out. Here comes the other guy. Wait a minute. Here comes the other guy. No, he's out.
Here's Jerry Beatty. He ripped one. Jerry with a big Mickey Mantle number 7.
Did you see the HBO special yet? I haven't, and I got it.
That's a very good one. Jackson Brumfield now gets an RBI. Look at this. There's Samuel to score.
That's my all-time favorite 61 years. That's how old I am.
Me too. DJ Dorman now with a hit, and I'm going to tell you what, it's a very good move. Well done. Very well done.
You know, I'm not a big Billy Crystal fan. This guy hangs down.
Very well done.
But I love the old 61 years.
I'm telling you what, it's well done.
Look at that guy. Is he having fun?
And they look like him, too.
Pirates.
Here we go. Pirates now. This is Cannon Capra. Not to be confused with...
Caprera? Is it Caprera?
Caprera. I think, did I say Capra? I'm sorry.
That's Buzz,
You're absolutely
movie director.
You're right. That's what I was thinking. Austin True now with a single.
He beats it.
That's true.
Beat him running the moon.
That's true.
You all right?
Caleb Pippinger.
Look at this.
That's
still not done scoring.
Yeah. Caprera there going. This is Caleb Pippinger now. He bumps them all around. Look at this. Here comes Caprera. And there comes...
Pip. Come on, Pip.
Pippinger.
He's going to drive in another one. He drove in one. Here comes the second one.
Pippinger around the...
He's got them all the way in. He ain't stopping. He gets an HR out of that, huh? What a baby.
This is Riley Show. Look at this smack by Big Riley. I know this young man.
Is he a neighbor?
He's not a neighbor, but he's a family.
Look at, he's going to second. Riley's got wheels.
Riley could be a coach. Look at the size of Riley.
Look at that. Look at the little guy next to him.
Well, that could be his dad.
Like
that little guy's
fajita.
dad. This is Jake Wyrick. Is this in relation to Paul?
Yes, it is. It's the son. There's Paul Wyrick's son.
There he goes.
Bradley County Rec Director, following Bob King's.
There is the coach, Riley. So, scoring.
Hey, there's little Wyrick coming around for a
Look at
three-bagger.
this.
Paul Wyrick, be proud. There's your little guy.
There
And he
he
did it,
is.
didn't he?
Ross Sneed now will bring Wyrick home. Look at this. Sneed will get to first. And he may say, I'm going to stop.
There's Wyrick scoring.
Watch this guy's digging. Oh, we missed it.
The guy was digging it. Whatever. We cut it. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, again.
What?
Again. Good job.
On what?
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to figure out where I was. If you want to know, I'm trying to figure out where I was. Whoop.
Come here, Feet.
We got more baseball. I think I just pinched your little thing. I'm
you
sorry.
pinch her?
Oh,
Come over here, Feet.
you my sweetheart.
Did he hurt
Hey,
you?
listen here.
Come here, Feet.
More baseball coming up. We got Athlete of the Week.
Did he hurt
This
you,
week,
Feet? I
we're
am
taping
so
on
sorry.
Tuesday
He is
night.
a
In case
mean
you're wondering
man.
why your Tuesday, Wednesday,
He is a
Thursday
mean
stuff wasn't
man,
covered,
Feet.
we're taping on Tuesday night. And we're going to do Athlete of the Week, but it's going to be a little different this time because it's going to be about a select team that's been put together playing baseball. And we don't know whether or not this is actually an Athlete of the Week segment, but it virtually is. We have got the River Dogs as Joe's distracting my attention off the Check and Cash Athlete of the Week.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And Tommy Caldwell gave him Cooper's trophies and plaques, and right there was, I believe, I'm going to find out, that was Andrew Herod of the Astros, who's a good ball player right there. Andrew Herod coming over from Hopewell. And here's a little bunt single by Travis Cragen, who's going to make it, barely beat it out, but it's going to go into right field. And we're going to get some runs off of this, as this is the Athlete of the Week.
Run.
And this team is going to be our Athletes of the Week. I'm going to read them off to you in a minute, just showing you a little bit of action. I had a lot of camera trouble that day, and that's all I can get. We had 2 hours of stuff, and everything shook like crazy, but I got 2 hours of tape, and I got about a minute that works, and this happens to be it. Preston Scoggins right here.
Conveniently.
Preston Scoggins. Well, it's honest to God. You can take a look at it. Preston Scoggins right here.
I don't believe you.
Okay, Mr. Well,
I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
Preston, there he is, and then Tyler Hogan is going to get a hit. Preston got a hit. Tyler Hogan got a hit.
He's a hero.
And Hogan's heroes. That's right. That's right. And he's got to go. Hogan's go. And there's Preston Scoggins right there.
He's got a dad
And
that's
he's got a dad that's short. and here's some more Andrew. Who is that? There's Tyler Hogan.
Love you.
Anyway, we've got a lot of River Dogs. Now let me tell you about
I just
this.
love Donna more. That's
Tell you about this group of kids as I think we're
Name
in.
them all.
There's a little more tape than I thought there was here. Here we go. There it is. A little flash of soccer, but nobody will notice. Bryce Hooper, Andrew Herod, Tyler Hogan,
King Herod.
Preston Scoggins, Nick
the tallest
Wilson,
Scoggins in the bunch.
Taylor Buren's grandson, Johnson, Justin Glenn's son, Spain. Actually, Donna's son. We're not sure about Glenn. Well, yes, we are. And here we go. Chad, don't tell me where I'm from. Great guy, Jack Fromm, and his lovely wife. And I ate dinner with them. Good people. Brandon.
You ate dinner with him?
Yes, I did. Brandon Elrod.
Stupid.
Chris Kugler. Zach
what are you thinking?
Driggers. Matt Reisenhuber. Tommy Mitchell. I'm probably missing one or two. I wrote this at the last second.
Tommy Mitchell's a good ball player. Lives in my
Plays for the
neighborhood.
Phillies. And that is your Athletes of the Week this week, because the kids are putting in all kinds of extra time. I mean, you know, we play baseball all week long. They're putting extra time in. And there's some other kids there that have been playing on and off that are great ball players. If I didn't mention your name, well, hey, and we know you are out there. I'll try to get that taken care of.
Who's going to know you're out there? It doesn't mention your name. Who knows you're out there? Tell him that when you see him next time.
Nobody. Yes, you are out there. River Dogs doing a great job. Oh, coaches, Larry Kugler, Glenn Spain, Jack Fromm, Brad Scoggins. What a combination.
What is Brad doing in there?
I don't know. I think he's just
He knows
playing.
about as much about baseball
The reason
as
Brad's there is because those guys are coming up to play poker with him at night. So here we go. Here we go.
He's a pretty good bowler.
Yeah, he's a pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
I understand that.
Well, you know why Well, the reason being he spends a lot of time being a headband. Here we go.
Ooh. He's slow to the ground.
He's low to the ground. We're going to take you now because a lot of people say a lot of things about what we needed to get done.
And we don't like what they say.
No. And you know, we cover a lot of baseball. When we have kids playing baseball, we cover a lot of different things. And we appreciate, again, we're going to mention one more time, any event, sporting event you're at, please get a hold of us. We will, Joe or myself, do our best to get it on. If you can give us some names, rosters, and stuff to go along with it. If you're there and it ain't on, hey, look in the mirror.
I know, we see the tapes rolling, so if you have a tape, we'll give it back to you, I promise.
And we got some tape on soccer, and guess what? We got both Cleveland and Bradley, because my little wife ran out there the other night in the rain, took some Cleveland
Married to
footage.
Brad Scoggins' little wife.
Yeah, took some Cleveland footage and got our man, who now famous. By the way, Jay Vallejo, I appreciate the fact that you have taken your tape from that little bit we did. Jay is taking it around.
He's the best ambassador we got.
He is. He's taking it around. He's been showing some people. And I met a guy the other night at a particular function. The guy says, I saw Jay Vallejo. Actually, it was Lamar Scoggins. And he said, I saw Jay Vallejo. And he said, Jay's got his tape with him. He showed me what it was. Because, I mean, we're glad you enjoyed it, Jay, because we enjoy your soccer playing. Matt Pierce, great guy on the team. Great Cleveland soccer team, by the way. Got a little bit of that. Got a little bit of Bradley's. And we're going to show, coincidentally, Jay Vallejo getting a goal. Let's take a look. Here we go. A little soccer action. And this is Cleveland and Soddy Daisy. And that Cleveland soccer team this year is doing great. Let's show you a little bit of action here first. A little bit of kicking around. Soddy Daisy's going to be kicked around, but hey, here comes the ball. Got a header working there. It's going to come over here by Big J. He's going to get the ball forwarded to him. There he is. Look at the footwork, and look at the guy hit juke. Where's his, you know what? It's left on the ground. And Jay Vallejo. Soccer player extraordinary. There you go, Jay Vallejo. And everybody's getting some fives. And we're going to show this a tad more action and try to get some more Big J's teammates on there. We got Matt Pierce. We got several people on that team. They are Pierce. I don't know.
It doesn't work.
Stick to Vallejo. It doesn't work. Ocoee. By the way, Knox Horner at Ocoee says.
Knox Horner. That doesn't work either.
Knox Horner says, anytime there's soccer, put me on. You know, he's in the big Cleveland soccer complex.
You know, Knox Horner is a soccer ball. Did you know that?
He is.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, he said it, Knox. He said it, Knox. Joe said that, Knox. Anyway, Cleveland goes on to win that game. There it is. I think they won 4-1. We currently had that score at 3-1. We're on to Bradley now. If you'll listen to the sounds in the background, listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Because it's coming down during this, and you'll start hearing some click, click, clicks. And if you want to know what it is, that's what it is. We've got a couple of unbelievable goals here. There's the rain. You're going to start to hear it as we see Ray County, Bradley. Bradley would end up winning this. I want you to take a look here in a moment at this goal. This is like an alley-oop pass that ends up dropping into the goal rather than actually the guy taking it and stuffing it. This guy kicks a little alley-oop right here, and the ball, I mean, it's like a half-court basketball shot. It goes over, it's just timed perfectly where the Ray County guy cannot get a block on it. As they kick it around here, it's going to come up in a minute. You've got to go back the other way. But this is on Bradley's field. These people are digging the rain. And I think it's coming up right here. Watch how far away this is. Watch how high. You will not see a goal like this very often. Is it coming up? Is it coming up? All right, here it is finally. Watch this. From way back, well, watch this. From way back, well, watch this. No, the record's not skipping.
Stop. Somebody stop
From
me.
way back. Here it is. I believe it's going to be, look at this. It's an alley-oop. Oh!
Stop me.
Oh! You haven't seen that. How about that? Have you seen one like that?
I have. Off of the building, off the side of the truck, off the road.
Yeah, that was a Michael Jordan, Larry Bird little routine.
It was.
And here's the ball, and the team's going to be standing around going, why are we
why
out
didn't you
here
just roll the ball to the camera lady?
The rain. What are we doing out here? Well, we're doing out here, we're
BMX.
shifting gears. Joe, give us some BMX.
Here we go, BMX results. We've got 31-35 cruiser. David Mitchell, first place there. 8 novice was Ross Tyler. 10 intermediate, Garen Arcad. 13 novice was Matt Sminky. Simke, that's what I said.
No, you said Sminky.
No,
it's Simke. It's very clearly spelled S-I-M-K-E.
Simke is what I said.
Simke.
I said Simke.
It could be Smike if the M was
It
switched
could
around.
be. 19 to 27 intermediate was Jonathan Wilson, better known as Justin Wilson, I guarantee.
Yeah, good.
Huh?
No, that was Andy Griffith.
Here we go, more BMX results. 9 expert, this is me. Evan Quinn, the Eskimo. 12 intermediate, Davey Holt. We know Davey. We did a little routine with Davey.
He beat us in that race.
He did.
Mad at him
Punky
still.
cheated.
Yeah, I don't like it.
7 intermediate was Casey Davis. 15 intermediate was Chad Renfro. Any relation to...
No. And Davey, I do
Thank
like
goodness.
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
we are kidding you, Davey, but we are glad that Chad is no relation to Jeff.
Serious up for just a moment, though. They're having an event this week that we really need to pump up here because they're going to benefit the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society out there. This weekend, people, attend the BMX race, Saturday, May 5th.
Do it.
There's the 3 numbers on there. If you can't get one of the 3 in column, there's something wrong. 829-7052, 476-8223, or 476-9076. Those are all volunteers. Call them up. Give something. If you can't go out there, give one of those people. Call them up to the Lymphoma and Leukemia Society at BMX this coming weekend, May 5th, while Joe and I are trying to win over $1 million in the race. One more thing. This is a little bit old news. We were going to get it up last week. We ran out of time, but we got to recognize the Bradley Central High School Ladies Basketball Awards. Defensive MVP was Andrea Hamby. Coaches Award, Holly Talley. Surprise, surprise, Miss Barrett basketball was Brittany Jackson, Lady Volunteer.
Dropping those things.
Most improved, Britt Holpa. Focus Award, Christy Dixon. And I think we got one more, or do we have one more? Maybe that could be it there. No, we were done. Man, it looked like a guy right there, but you know, Brittany's got muscles, huh? Brittany Jackson.
She does. In fact, that was Brittany Jackson.
That was Brittany Jackson.
See what she looks like with her shirt off? Bald head and big muscular shoulders.
Hey, listen. By the way,
scary.
I'm telling you, no, seriously, go to that BMX. And BMX people, we got a lot of tape of you last year. We've had some, my wife and I, again, I'm going to mention my wife does all the taping pretty much.
Why do you keep mentioning your wife?
Well, I love her. But I'm going to mention that she does almost all, because she's a great lady. She does almost all the taping, and we have had a lot of things keeping us out of town, just like we did this weekend, because she's going to come watch me win the Derby. Head down the stretch they come. It's ball toast time.
It's
Given. It's Given.